Hello everyone, my name is Bhavesh Karakar. I am MSc Physics. So today we are going to start with a new topic named as optics. So first of all, I will introduce you what is optics. So optics, OPTICS, optics is the one of the branch of science. As in the 11th standard, we are going to see various chapters. Some chapters are belongs to the mechanics, some chapters are belongs to the thermodynamics, some chapters are belongs to the different branches of science, from which one of the branch is optics. In this branch of science, we are going to study the various behavior of light that we came across in day-to-day life. So the first question is, does light have a behavior? Yes. Then light have a behavior. So in that, these all behaviors we are going to study in this branch. So first of all, what is optics? Optics is the branch of science which deals with the behavior of light. Till 10th standard, you already learned the various behavior of light, right? So some behavior of light, example of these are reflection of light, apart from this, the second is reflection of light, or dispersion of light, diffraction of light, etc., etc. All these are the behavior of light, right? So we are going to study in this chapter all these aspects and the phenomenon regarding this aspect in our day-to-day life. So first of all, start with the very first behavior of light, that is the reflection of light. That's our first topic. So let's start. First topic is reflection of light. As we all know that all the materials with respect to the optical view, all the materials are divided into the three types. We divide the optical material in three types, namely as opaque object, translucent object, and transparent object. According to the behavior of light, this classification is done. So, in this section, we are going to study the reflection of the light on the opaque object or a translucent object. So, the reflection. What is reflection of light? The reflection of light is bouncing of the light when light is falling on the surface. Suppose this is the surface. Picot is at the interference surface. The characteristics of the surface is it divides the two medium. Let us suppose the upward medium is medium 1, we call it as medium 1, and the lower medium is the medium 2. If I have to give you the real life example, consider surface of water. So in that, the surface of water is this interference surface. That surface of water divides the two medium. The upward medium is air and lower medium is the water. So with respect to that, you can compare this situation. So this is the surface which divides the medium 1 and medium 2, right? So when the light came across from first medium, like this way, this is the ray of light. When the light came across from the first medium and collide on the surface like this way, This is the normal line. The characteristics of this line is the imaginary line. It is the imaginary line completely, and it is perpendicular to this surface. That is only the characteristics of this medium. So this normal line is a perpendicular line to the surface. It is perpendicular at the point where the incident light is collided on this surface. This ray of light undergoes the reflection when it's bounced back into the same medium. When it is bounced back into the same medium, so this phenomenon of light is known as the reflection of light. So this is the concept. So from this we can define the reflection of light as reflection. It is the bouncing back of light, into the same medium This phenomenon is known as the reflection of light. So now we are going to study about the laws of reflection. There are certain rules, certain laws which obeys in every reflection in our daily life. So next topic is laws of reflection. That I will continue from this side, on this side. So next topic is laws of reflection. What is laws of reflection? The laws of reflection is the laws followed by the every reflection in our daily life. So let's start laws of reflection. So there are two laws in the reflection. The first law is the incident light. This is the incident ray of light, normal, and this is the reflected ray of light. This is the reflected ray, this is the normal, and this is the incident ray of light. These all ray lines are lying the same way. Like we can see, if we consider this board as a plane, and if I manage to draw this incident ray, normal and reflected ray in the same plane, so this law is valid. As I can write it on the same plane, so this law is valid. So incident ray, normal and reflected ray, all these three lines are lying the same plane. This is the first law of reflection. So these three lines what? Incident ray, normal and reflected ray of light lies in the same plane. This is the first law of reflection. Is everyone clear about this? Then what is the second law? The second law is when we are talking about the incident ray and reflected ray. In this respect, the incident ray makes some angle with the normal line, and the reflected ray also makes some angle with the normal line. So let us indicate this angle. So the angle between the incident ray and the normal, I mark it as angle I. The angle between the reflected ray and normal, I mark it as an angle R. So this term is, this is the incident line, this is the angle of incidence, this is the angle of reflection. So the two terms now we are came across. The first is angle of incidence, which is the angle between the incident ray and the normal, and the second one is the angle of reflection, which is the angle between the reflected ray and the normal. I am introducing these two terms because the second law is with respect to this angle. So what second law tells us? According to the second law, the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. is equal to the angle of reflection. Angle of reflection. So this is the second law of reflection. So in this way we covered both laws. We can also show the second law with some mathematical equation, that is angle I is equal to angle R. Whenever these two laws is followed by the light, when it interacts with any surface, any optical surface, here optical surface is this surface which divides the medium 1 and medium 2. Whenever this happens, there is an interaction between the light and the matter or surface. At that time, reflection happens only when these two laws follow. So this is the laws of reflection. Is everyone clear about this? The second one point I have to make here, that the reflection, for the reflection, the reflecting surface is mandatory. Reflection happen only with the reflecting surface. So for the reflection, reflecting surface is mandatory. Surface is mandatory. In the optics, we take this reflecting surface as mirror. Mirror are the reflecting surface that is taken in the optics. Mirrors are further divided into the two types. The first one is the plane mirror, and the second one is the surface mirror that we already gone through in the till 10th. Further, the reflecting spherical surfaces are further divided into the concave mirror and convex mirror. The phenomenon regarding this we are going to discuss in the next session. Thank you so much.